What we do here is go back.
All power to the people. It's the Bruh Listen podcast, the black podcast focusing on social political issues and how they affect our communities. With your hosts, Bria Ward, Cedric Owens, Matt Smiley, and Anthony Rogers. Bruh Listen. What's up, everybody? Bruh Listen podcast, back at it again, episode 2. We just want to start out by saying thank you to everybody who supported us on the first episode. It was amazing response, over 1,300 views. That was awesome. Also, just everybody sharing the video, listening to it, streaming it, whatever you did, however you got the Bruh Listen, we appreciate it. Keep it up, Bruh Nation. Everything that you do, we thank you so much for. We appreciate it greatly. All right, so let's get started this week. Let's do this thing. Matt, how you feeling, baby?
I'm happy to be here.
You know it. Bria, how you feeling?
Good.
Good. I would ask you how you feeling, Tank, but
What's up, niggas?
yeah, okay.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, we live right now?
We live right
Okay,
now.
I'm trying to find it right now.
We live. So we're gonna start off this week, man, talking about a poignant and great topic, a issue that is going on right now that everybody in the country seems to be affected by. Everybody know recently down in Parkland, right here in Florida, there was a school shooting, and the school shooting in turn got a response of gun control. It seemed like every time we have a school shooting, the talk is gun control, and that came up, and then right after, like a week later, we had another school shooting this week as well in Baltimore as well, and I believe someone passed in that. So the question that we have is, with gun control as a whole, is it even necessary for the black community? Do we even need gun control? Is that something that, we need to have so that we can, prosper as a nation or get better? Do it affect us at all? I'm gonna start with Tank this time. Tank, what do you think, man?
Boy, this shit ain't got nothing to do with us, boy. This whole gun control and school shoot, because this shit ain't happening at the black schools. This
true.
This a white person issue, and they make where all the guns get made at. America don't make a lot, but we make some damn weapons.
Well, I don't know where they make Winchesters, but I know it ain't in the hood.
I know that, but they all make their way to the hood, so you make all the laws you want to, goddamn. I know 35 niggas and ain't now one of them got no pistol from a store.
Not one. That's true.
Not much shit floating around in the street, so they can make as many gun control laws at the one. That's for white people. That ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm surprised we talking about this on Bruh Listen.
But it's important.
What? Somebody do it.
Boy, calm down, turn your phone down, boy. Golly, boy.
Do it.
Bria. So, what do you think? Do you think this is a black issue at all?
Not at all, especially because most of the shooters and the people who commit these mass murders they're white men. I mean, so how is this an issue for the black community when it's mostly white people that's carrying out the threat? I don't really understand that.
See, that's what the problem is. See, in the hood, ain't nobody going to shooting up the hood. At school, we don't do that. It's a white thing. I think it is, man, because I think, like, when you really break it down, there's never been a black school shooter. Mm-hmm. There's barely ever been a black serial killer.
Right.
And I feel like, personally, they already got gun control in the hood. Mm-hmm. Let the police pull a nigga over with a gun. It don't matter if you got a license on you or not. Philando Castile had a license and they shot him. You know what I'm saying? Matt, now I know we was talking earlier this week about this, and you one of the reasons why this topic was on this episode. So, man, you let me know, man, what you think, bro?
The thing about it is gun control to save kids in school, that's so specific. And it's just a sign that white people are late to the party again. Guns have been a problem in this country forever. All right, King George ain't coming over. It's no revolution on the urge. The South will not rise again.
Well, if you're talking about taking guns, though, then you're talking about changing the Constitution.
It's not even that. America is just realizing it's addicted to guns and it can't help itself no more.
Yeah.
Guns have been a problem in our community as long as I've been alive, and according to the people who raised me, it was a problem back then too. So my thing is, like, yeah, y'all excited, kids at the school, and you know what? My thing is, I want to respect y'all efforts. I want to be proud of y'all march, but I ain't seen no riot police. Ain't nobody cut on the water hoses. Where was the dogs? I mean, if you really marching, they ain't trying to hear you. And so the fact that they allowed y'all to come to D.C., have the stage in peace and quiet, Charlottesville. They had the riot police out for that.
Oh, this is some white people shit, man. Niggas can't get together and march a little bit like that. They ready to sit the dogs on Black Lives Matter.
But let's be real. Do niggas come together and march like that?
They have.
They
Black
have.
Lives Matter thing.
When the last time a nigga did march?
Ferguson,
Million Man?
Baltimore.
Every
Ferguson,
single time
Baltimore.
a black
Ward
man got
Ford.
killed, black people were together protesting.
Now, y'all right. It slipped my mind about Ferguson and Baltimore and all
We
that.
marched for everything.
But you know why?
Yeah,
you know
every
why?
single time.
Because every time we march, they say we rioting.
Exactly.
So in my head, it wasn't even fresh. And I got a woke black mind, but in my head, it wasn't even fresh that we did those marches and everything. But at the end of the day, though, what some white people would say is, well, your community is my community. So, they feel like we should care about
Your
that.
corny ass out of here, Cracker.
They only feel like that when it's beneficial to them. They don't feel like they don't want to support us when we cry for help. But as soon as something happened on their side, all of a sudden it's everybody's problem. No, it's not everybody's problem. That's your problem.
Yeah, man, to me, I agree with that, man. Because, I'll go to something real simple. It ain't even, life or death junk. Now, to us, it's life or death, but to them, it ain't life or death. But it wouldn't have hurt nobody if they would have participated. Colin Kaepernick, right? Mm-hmm. When he took a knee, not one white player in the entire NFL took a knee with him. Now, before y'all get hyped out there, Facebook, shout out to everybody in Bruh Nation that's listening on the SoundCloud, the iTunes, the Stitcher Radio, however you get us. We appreciate it, man, Bruh Nation. Shout out to everybody that's watching on Facebook and everything like that. Before y'all get too hyped and say, "Oh, Chris Long helped out." Listen, that's day one. Every time a nigga talk about protesting, white man got to bring up Chris Long.
I don't even know who the fuck he is.
Chris Long is the white dude who played for the Eagles, right? And I will say this: he did give up his entire salary, right, and gave it all to a charity that Kaepernick told him to give it to, and also, he basically protested. I'm doing up quotation marks for everybody on the pod. He protested that Kaepernick was right, but he didn't take a knee. Mm-hmm. He didn't take a knee. He put his hand on the shoulder of Malcolm Jenkins, and Malcolm Jenkins, old coon ass, come on the show, Malcolm. I'm ready for you. He ain't even, He ain't even take a knee either. He was putting his fist in the air, and as soon as Roger Goodell was like, "Oh, we can give you money for it," he stopped doing that. We ain't gonna protest like that. But why no white person in the whole NFL protested with us?
Because that's their flag.
Goddamn
it, that ain't our. We just here. Goddamn, we were kidnapped in the first place, and we here and ain't been respected since. So, fuck that flag. We just fighting for our survival just to be here. But that's they see that as their flag, and y'all niggas better respect it or else. Goddamn it,
if you're talking about the flag, you still off point. It was never about a flag. And the reason they ain't taking a knee is because it wasn't their issue. They weren't worried about their kids riding around.
About no damn police.
They getting stopped by the police.
Exactly.
Because here's my question: how is it that a young man with an AR-15, letting loose in the middle of a high school, gets apprehended and is now facing trial when a black man can't be in the backyard of his grandma's house on the phone? He can't get pulled over and reach for his license. This man is clearly armed and dangerous. Man, yet they figured out how to get him out.
Everybody, just to cue everybody in on what Matt talking about. This week, there was an African American male in the back of his grandma's house, and he was shot 20 times by the police, right? And so, he passed away, of course, but there was no reason for him to get shot 20 times. He was unarmed or whatever. Now, the cops say they thought his cell phone was a gun. Cops are blind. Because they always think a cell phone is a gun.
But surely they know an AR-15 is a gun.
Yes.
That's what brought them to the building, right?
Exactly.
Let me tell you something about these honkies. These redneck with badges. They just itching. If you black and first of all, it was nighttime, so they already terrified. Then you black. Oh, they scared to death, goddammit. So you make any sudden movement and you got something in your hand, you finna get shot, goddammit. I don't know the whole story. I don't know if they were chasing him.
They weren't chasing him. They got a report of someone breaking windows in the neighborhood. Somebody somewhere.
Yeah, because first thing I do,
how dare him?
What was the description? A tall black man?
Yeah, exactly.
They show up in my backyard, point guns. I'm laying down on the ground and I ain't got that move.
It might
I know
be too late.
These rednecks is trigger happy.
It still might be too late.
It might be, but it might not.
Go ahead, Bria.
My whole thing is, y'all supposed to be regulating the streets and gun control and all this kind of stuff. How is it still in the streets when there's a bunch of cops, a bunch of military people? What's the other one? The Coast Guard, all that kind of crap. Y'all got all these people, and y'all can't control these guns in the street. But now you hollering for gun control, and y'all saying it's the black community. No, it's everywhere, and half of y'all are out there smuggling the stuff the same as the civilians.
See, and that's my thing. Like, I don't think we need a gun control thing for the hood. We need a cop control issue.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
That's how it is.
So here go my thing. I'll march with y'all on the gun control because you know what? I get it, man. Y'all tired of these babies dying at the schools. I am too. I don't want the babies to die unless Killmonger did it. But, you know, don't get mad, bro. I don't want the babies to die unless Killmonger do it. But I'm going to say this, though, man. Like, you know, there has to be more participation from the white community, man. This week or whatever, again, shout out to everybody that listened. But this week, we got a lot of kickback about, you know, the show was too abrasive or this, that, and the other, whatever. Here's my thing, okay? I ain't doing this show to satisfy white people, period. And I'm saying that right here on the Facebook Live and on the Stitcher Radio and everything else that you listening to. I ain't doing this show to satisfy white people. Now, I appreciate every single one of my white listeners that's listening to this pod, and I'm pretty sure the rest of the hosts do too. But we doing this show to awaken black people. This show is about pro-black, black power. And it seemed to me that every time a black man speak up, whether it be Kaepernick, whether it be Malcolm X, who behind us today, whether it be Martin Luther King or anybody, they want us to shut up. It don't matter what you saying because, you know, they don't want to face the true tragedies of their atrocities. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, for example, how is it that gun control is so big in the minds of this or whatever? These kids ain't legal to buy guns. So gun control don't even affect them. It's parent control for them. Why? How your kid get into your gun? Man, how the kid get to the AR?
They get to them the same way our kids do. Because if you got the cash, you can get it. That's the American way.
Right.
As long as cash is king, you can get what you want. But the reality is, guns affect our community in such different ways. Like, we lose homeboys about the dumbest stuff.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
And, you know, that don't make the front page. That don't make the newspaper, the internet. Nobody, you know, we post about that. But now I'm supposed to, you know, shed tears for these kids in Parkland. And all I can really say is welcome to the club.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Part of living in this country is understanding that y'all love guns. And by y'all, NRA, oh, I needed to protect my house. Listen, if you in a place where you need a gun, that's probably a place you don't need to be.
Man, let's talk about the NRA real quick, man. Cause you brought up the NRA, man. Now, see, I know a lot of brothers and sisters listening to the pod right now in Bro Nation. Y'all don't really know the inner workings of the NRA, but it's the National Rifle Association. They literally only exist to make motherfuckers buy guns. That's their only job in the whole world. And they in the back pockets of every congressman and senator that there is. And the NRA just like, hey, guns don't kill people. People kill people, or whatever, right? And say that's where you heard those type of statements from.
Well, ain't they specifically for white people?
NRA?
Yeah.
No. They gotta
because
be.
when Philando Castile got everybody else get shot when it comes to gun rights, it's in like NRA got to release a statement or something. Philando Castile was a legal gun owner, gun down. I mean, if they wanted to sell guns to niggas, that was the perfect time right there.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Without fully, even because, you know, crackers slick, they don't want to fully support the cause. But if they wanted to look like they supported some shit, then they would have released some statement saying, hey, this shit was wrong, we was a legal gun owner. They don't give a fuck about it, nigga.
But see, if they want gun control, that I'm glad you said that. That was their opportunity right there. The Republicans could have even been like, hey, you know what, black people? We need to arm every one of y'all. But see, that's how you get gun control.
Oh, but they ain't arming everybody.
There you go. That's how you get gun control.
Army goddamn send me down there 50-20.
Give it, yeah. Cleveland arm. Give every nigga that's eligible. Every black male that's eligible to purchase a firearm, go do it right now today. And see, don't we get gun control by tomorrow?
Well, change the whole Second Amendment.
Well, white people are, yeah.
They change that whole shit.
White people scared of black people without guns. So, do you know if we had guns, you know they gonna freak out. Brill, what you think about that? What do you think? If we armed every eligible black man and woman with a firearm, what you think the reaction would be amongst the community of America?
The same way the reaction is when we go out on the street and protest peacefully, except it'll be to the 10th power.
Oh man,
We're rioting.
we're rioting. But see,
A revolution's coming.
I don't even think like. See, that's the thing. Like, I don't even think they understand what a peaceful protest is when black people are involved or whatever. That's why I'm shocked. About this march. What's the march called, man?
March for our lives.
March for our lives
What the
today.
fuck is that? Boy, I don't even
Never
know nothing
again.
about this.
March
That's
for
it?
my life.
Let me tell you, they say they had 500,000 students, teachers,
Yeah, a lot of schools went out there.
parents showed up. But this the thing though.
Niggas just show up to marches just to get some pussy. There's be a lot of pussy.
But you is out of control. Tank, come on now. You think
That's the
niggas
only
marching so they
reason
can
they
get
show
girls,
up.
boy?
It be a lot of bitches out there for marching and shit. I'm telling you, I know this.
Boy, you is retarded, boy.
That's not what Martin did.
Martin?
He really
Boy, it
wanted.
might be my Martin did
He
it,
really
man.
wanted a hamburger from the counter. Okay.
Why you think he always told? Hey, he told Coretta, "Hey, Coretta, you stay home. We going
You know
down here
why?
in Montgomery."
You know why he told his wife to stay home? Because he knew at the point where there's more than 2 black people walking down the street together, heaven forbid it be for a cause, that it's gonna be problems.
Imagine if we showed some real aggression. Yeah, they'll lose their shit because
That's what
this shit
I'm saying.
soft. When they
It's
talking about the marches for Black Lives Matter, all that is just soft shit.
See, white people lucky that we want equality and not revenge.
Yeah, I saw that somewhere.
Yeah, that's real. That's deep. Because you know what? We don't even want revenge, white people.
We passed
We
that.
passed that. Like we don't want
pipe
that.
dream.
We just want. I just want to eat the same Popeyes you eating, shawty. That's it. If your Popeyes taste different, I want to see what that tastes like. It might not even be better. But we don't even like. They lucky though, because if there was enough tanks out here, y'all would be scarred. Because Tank is shot out, and
I'm not shout out. I'm
Well,
rational.
All
All right.
Yeah, right. And that's the thing.
You want to kill all the babies?
Hey, listen. Only if it come to that, I'm willing to negotiate. But see, that's my thing. Again, we right back on this same process or whatever, right? That's my thing, bro. They ain't gonna listen, bro. So what? So me, you, Bria, and Matt, we the new leaders of the revolution. Bro, listen, start a new revolution, and we doing this thing, whatever, yada yada yada. And we in DC for the Bro, listen march, right? And we out there, right? And they ask for our words and what we want and this, that, and the other, right? I'm just gonna hit you with, we just want to be equal. Just treat us right. They can't even do that. They say Black Lives Matter. They say, nah, nigga, all lives matter. They say hands up, don't shoot. They like, nah, we gotta shoot. All we saying is literally, don't kill us. And they like, maybe we can negotiate. You can't negotiate my life.
See, I know we got to deal with them because they the motherfucking rulers right now. You know, niggas don't think they
To the
getting
victor
ruled.
go to spoils,
All
my
right,
boy.
we getting the rule, but wanting to be equal. I wish that nigga we could just if we get better our damn self, we ain't got to worry about what the fuck they got going on. We ain't got to eat the same goddamn pie. Y'all keep y'all goddamn pie. We doing our thing over here. But they done fuck niggas' heads up so much ever since we done got here. Well, I don't think we'll ever get together. I'm just waiting for this shit to blow
Now
up.
that I fully agree with. I really feel like black people just need to get their own thing. Why are we so worried about getting what the white person has? We need to just come together
Fuck
in our
they
own
pie.
community, get our own businesses, get our own restaurants, get our own banks, everything like that. We don't have to have what they have. Bump what
See,
they have.
now there was a picture on Facebook circulating around and Instagram. It had like T.I., Jay-Z, DJ Khaled, just a whole bunch of black entrepreneurs who were millionaires, right? And somebody on the caption hit them with all this. They was like, oh, it's over $100 billion in this picture or whatever, right? Because all these black, rich, lucrative businessmen. But somebody also hit them with, not one of them owns a bank, a school, or a hospital or anything. Shout out to LeBron James, because he opening a school. And you do got brothers that's doing that. But see, that's the problem. We not building a
That nigga
community.
don't know what they own though.
No,
he don't know what they own.
No, it's not even that. The problem is that we don't give ourselves credit for the things that we do.
There you go.
Okay, one of the favorite things to do is pretend like we are Nino Brown and we are thugs and we fighting against that stereotype.
Nino
and then
Brown
we
with
go
the
and
boss.
we deal with our family who are civil servants, entrepreneurs, 9-to-5ers, making sure corporate America can grind its gears. We play all the same roles all across this country, but we don't give ourselves that credit first. It's not even about own, have that, because guess what? Everybody's not gonna own a bank.
Yeah.
And once you own a bank, your skin don't matter so much.
Oh,
'Cause you
well-
got new concerns.
What about not a bank, but they said they run the hood and everything, but Alibaba got all the corner stores and the gas stations.
Well, you gotta call them Alibaba.
and shit. I don't know. You know who Alibaba? You know what I'm
Arabic
talking
people?
about?
What you talking about? Arabics.
Fuck them too, goddamn it. They don't
Well.
fuck with niggas.
See,
I don't even want to go in the goddamn
See,
store, but it's so convenient.
that's one of the problems right there, man. And for everybody that was like, "Oh, Tank too aggressive," and oh, he this, that, and the other. You have to understand where the man coming from or whatever. Because actually, he right.
They stop sugarcoating shit.
But no, that's what I just said. He right. He right. The Arabics, man, they come into the hood, man. I'm from Grandpa in Jacksonville, Florida. If you from Duval and you listen to this, you know where that's at. Down the street from me, across the street from Abyssinia Baptist Church, was the little corner store called Best Way Food Mart or whatever, right? Okay, it used to be owned by a black dude back in the day. Then it got owned by an Arabic dude. And they put the sign on the door. And here go the sign I hate in the hood. 2 students at a time. See, Matt already know. 2 students at a time. That's the thing.
That is a real thing.
Because see,
all
Mandarin? Yeah, all
What we getting?
It's usually in a Sharpie.
Right.
Pasted on the door.
Everywhere. Every goddamn
2
store.
students at a time. Because all us steal. So you in our hood, your store, it's not like white people from the south side or white people from the white areas of town coming into the hood to buy from your convenience store. Your store is fully funded by black people. And you still tell us 2 students at a time because you generalizing that all us gonna steal.
They
You know
should be
what I'm saying?
getting taxed. You know how the mob, you can't have a store in the mob neighborhood without them getting taxed, goddamn it. You know
But
what I
see,
mean?
the mob and black people different.
Yeah.
See, because that's one of the problems though. Niggas always talk about we gangsters, we thugs, I'm a boss. So
Why you ain't taxing them motherfuckers?
They don't even know about being a real gangster.
Yeah,
they ain't running no Al
But
Capone
see-
gangster stuff.
But see, I feel like right now we falling into the same trap that they play on us all the time.
What?
The skin I was
What's
born in don't mean the skin you was born in make us friends. We all know niggas we don't mess with.
That's true.
Okay? And we
Yeah,
all know
right.
niggas we strive to be like. But we always speak to the lowest common denominator. We got black businesses all over the city. Entrepreneurs who, guess what, corporate America, I'll make my own money. I'll slice the pie for me.
My insurance, I don't even know if he want to be affiliated, but shout out Mr. Harvey, contemporary,
That's what I'm talking about.
affordable auto insurance.
Matt owned a black real estate company. Mr. Harvey, me and my cousin both got Mr. Harvey insurance, black insurance. As soon as I found out about it, I got him. And real quick, let's shout out the sponsor real quick. Shout out to Kendra Sweet Treats, sponsoring for episode 2. We about to go ahead on get into these right now. Boy, I know
Yeah,
Matt
wait.
wanted some. She got us with the chocolate covered strawberries. She got us with the chocolate covered popcorn. You know what I'm saying? Check out on Facebook and Instagram. And if you need something for your party, your graduation, whatever special event, and you want it to be real special for your old lady, whatever you need, go ahead on hit her up, man. Kendra Sweet Treats. Support black business, man.
We're going to do something later with these strawberry later too, baby.
See, I don't even know
right.
what's going on with that, though, boy. That's a
whole nother podcast.
That's a whole nother podcast, boy. That's for the late night podcast,
juicy, too.
boy. That's what else, boy. If you listen closer, you can hear Tank slobbing on the pod. It's crazy.
Put that foot up, baby.
But yeah.
Let me see that foot. Let me see that foot.
Tasty treats.
Hey,
All right.
one more time, shout out to Kendra Sweet Treats for sponsoring the podcast. If you got a black business and you want to be on the podcast, go ahead and hit us up, bruhlistenpodcast@gmail.com, and we got you. So, getting back into it, man, real quick before we get on to the next topic or whatever. What do we need to do then? You know what I'm saying? So, in this situation, we all in the hood, yada, yada, yada. It's just like Matt say. We get shot up every day, and then we do have this greater situation. This, not greater, but this situation also going on where, that people are being shot in the schools. So, without adding into the black aspect of it, let's just talk about it as a community as a whole. What do you think the solution is to, fix this school shooting thing? I'm going to go around real quick. I'm going to start with PhD. Go ahead, Bria.
Not yet.
Honestly, if I'm being honest, the way I feel about it, if somebody wants to go and shoot up a school, that's exactly what they're going to do. No law, they're breaking the laws already right now. So if they want to go get a gun off the street, pay for it, I don't know how much a gun is, what, $300 something? I don't know what kind of gun you get.
I'm
sorry. But you can easily get it off the street, go into the movie theater, shoot somebody up. You can go into the grocery store, shoot somebody up. So I feel like no matter what law is being passed, it doesn't matter. The world is the world. People are people. Either you evil or whatever. I don't care what's going on in your mind. But if you want to go and shoot up a place, that's exactly what you're going to do.
Tank, what you think, bro?
Now, we talking about gun control. For schools or just in general?
Not even gun control. How do you stop these school shootings, bro?
Oh,
like, what do you
shootings.
think the solution is?
Okay, the school shooting, what you do is you set up metal detectors at every majority white school. You get armed security there. All right, you watch the weirdos, the motherfuckers. Everybody know who the weirdos is. The motherfuckers who be out to themselves, they get picked on because they lame kids is cruel. The shit gonna happen, goddamn it. But that shit happen to niggas, but niggas don't go and shoot up the whole goddamn school. What's up with these white people? Why they gotta go shoot at the whole school because somebody fucking with you? Little pussy ass boy. I don't understand this shit. So we gotta get armed. I'm cool with armed security, trained security, not the goddamn teachers. That's just goddamn.
Can't arm the teachers, man. Can't arm the
armed security, metal detector still. All right, because we don't need them at the black school. All that money they put metal detector in the black school. Take that shit, move it to the white schools. All right, and watch the weirdos get armed security. All the school shootings. Let me. They'll be on point.
I want to get on this before Matt. I ain't mean to cut you off, Matt, but before we get to Matt's solution, I want to get on this real quick because we got to talk about this, right? So they decided here in the state of Florida, where we from. If you listen to the podcast, Bro Listen Podcast, coming to you live from Jacksonville, Florida, 685 Studios. So they decided. Now we be asking for money for school all the time.
Books,
right? Books. I don't know. My daughter go to a school and one of the textbooks say 1998. Nigga, that was a long time ago. Okay, so we been asking for money for schools. We never can get money provided to the schools. Our governor, Lord Voldemort, aka Rick Scott, or whatever, he recently just they passed a bill and he's going to sign it where they're going to train teachers in being armed here, and they found $68 million for that.
Niggas gonna get shot.
See, thank you. That's my point. I would take on this one, bro. We ain't arming the teachers, bro, because what's gonna happen is none of them white kids at Bowles and Mandarin and all that, they not getting shot. The people who getting shot is at the hood school, and it's gonna be one of those situations where it's gonna be a fight, and it's gonna be a 6'5" nigga and another 6'5" nigga.
God damn it, Terrell! I said stop.
Yes, exactly. And Terrell and Jarrell gonna be fighting, and then Mr. Jenkins, who is 5'3" and a white dude, he gonna have his little 45 on him, and he gonna shoot the nigga. And then we all gonna be like, "Oh, this is the tragedy." And you know what's gonna happen? The same thing that happen all the time. Not a damn thing. So the arming the teacher thing might be the dumbest shit I ever heard in my whole life. And then Trump, you kiss my ass, boy. Because you talking about you would have jumped on the gun shooter or whatever if you was armed or not. I'm sick of your shit.
Did we talking about Trump at all last night?
No, we try. We trying not to talk. Everybody at Brug Nation, we try not to even talk about Trump that much on these pods. Because you know what? We know y'all sick of that nigga. We sick of that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Impeach him. Ain't nothing else to talk about. He out here fucking porn stars.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Can we talk about the shit that's wrong with him?
That's just something wrong.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You
know
talking about
CNN
now.
You know why something wrong with
JFK fucked goddamn Marilyn Monroe. And
let me tell you something. We ain't got the time for you, Trump.
Because
in reality, if we trying to save our kids, you know what we need? They did in Pennsylvania, a bucket full of rocks.
Huh, man. So now
I'm explaining. I'm explaining the story to you and why it makes sense.
Go ahead, Matt. Tell us what your
school district up in Pennsylvania decided our next step for helping stop shootings is we're gonna give every class a 5-gallon paint bucket, uncle on the back of the truck bucket full of rocks. Now, they say you hit somebody with a rock the right way.
What way is that?
Oh, it's up in Pennsylvania. I read it. It's real. It's on NPR.
The buckets is on the way, full of rocks for every class. And that sounds crazy that if somebody in the school with an AR-15, that we got a bucket full of rocks and that's supposed to make a difference. But you know what? Let me tell you what a bucket full of rocks will do, though. It'll make us all think we might have a chance. That's what we've been so much, is hope that it might be a chance for us to survive. We don't even get that in our schools.
God, we don't get that.
We don't get that in our community. A chance that, guess what? These lights flashing behind me. When he come to the window, I'm already have my hands up. The radio is muted.
Right.
My seatbelt is on. All my paperwork is in my lap. And when he comes, I'm gonna say, "Sir, yes, sir," and hope he'll shoot me because I had too much bass in my voice.
But see, school, school is a socialist system. People don't realize that. For everybody out there that hates socialism and don't a lot of people hate socialism, my brother.
They don't know what it means.
A lot of them,
exactly.
But
all of them that hate it,
niggas don't know what anything means, man. For real. But everybody that hates socialism because they think it's evil. Public school is a socialist system, period, in general. So here's the thing: socialism is supposed to be 100% equal all the way around, period, point blank. So if the school on the south side of Jacksonville, which is predominantly white, has 1998 textbooks. Then the school on the north side should have 1998 textbooks, which is predominantly black. But they don't work like that.
Nah.
And that's what the problem. That's what Matt got a good point. We don't have no chance in the first place, because when we go to school or whatever, we got behind the date textbooks, we got behind the date computers, we got behind the date all this stuff, and they say, oh well, it's the tax money that's coming and flooding in from the community. But then you go to a school on the south side, they got brand new tablets and all this other stuff or whatever.
But, niggas always did better with less. All right, so even though they got the good textbooks over there, we still got outshine them at the mother school if we put forth the right effort and had the right teachers in place and everything. And yeah, it's fucked up. It's just like the system is fucked up, but we got to find a way to weed through it and come up, because I don't think shit gonna change unless we change.
What shit ain't
They not gonna give us no better books. They don't give a fuck about it. They don't give a fuck about it.
But see, that's my thing. We got to demand. That go back to like what I was saying last week. You got to take that shit. You got to demand better books.
Yeah,
you got to take it. See, segregation was good because, I like, going to Old Navy and singing toot that Buddha and making white people feel uncomfortable. I like doing stuff like that. I couldn't do that.
Fit nothing in Old Navy.
Oh no, I don't go there to buy clothes. I just go there to creep out white people. But I'm down with creeping out white people. But at the same time, it was also bad because we did lose all our banks and all that different stuff that we were talking about earlier, the schools and stuff, because we don't have nothing no more. It's like you said, we living off the white man. We depending off the white man. We got to build our own, and that's what black people. That's what we need to do, man. Build your own stuff. Come up with your own stuff. That's why this podcast started, not just to wake y'all up, but hey, man, I'm tired of working at bottoms up. I'm sick of it. Bria, you tired of working at bottoms up?
Yeah.
Yeah, she tired of that shit.
Yeah.
You good. You on the pod. Ain't none of the white people from the job watching this.
I don't care.
So you good. Okay, see, good. You don't care either. But that's the thing. We started this, man. Matt and his father and his family got their own business. That's what's up. Shout out. Kendra, she started Sweet Treats. You see it sponsoring the show or whatever. My daughter's mom, she had tasty drippers.
But let's not be confused now. None of us get our hair cut at Supercuts, right?
No, bro. No, we get out. There is black business. You right, man. You just gotta support it. But we need more. We need more.
Ball fade.
Let me tell you
I have
something.
my fade all fucked up. I can't fuck no Supercuts.
Hold on. Let's talk about Supercuts real quick. You say Supercuts can't fade your
They
tank?
can't do no ball fade.
MVP
They don't know what to do with this.
Sport clips.
Hey, boy.
None of that.
They go to school
let
and
me
all
tell y'all
that.
this real
Trash,
quick, man.
boy.
Let me tell y'all this real quick. Shout out to Brad. I hope you watching the podcast. If you ain't in the mountains on the moon or something, living your life with your beautiful wife, I can't stand you. But so Brad go to his one like saloon or salon. I don't know what y'all call it.
Stylist?
Yeah, a stylist or whatever. He get his hair cut. They give him beer and like tacos and shit or whatever.
Well, shit.
But it sounds good, but when you go there and half your dreads is on the other side of your head, boy, and you look like Killmonger Kitty, you scarred.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Supercuts. Hey, man, we want y'all to sponsor, bro. Listen, but y'all know y'all can't cut black hair, so. But so if you got a black barbershop, holla at us.
But see, that's the thing, though. Like, we so easily look over. We see ourselves thriving all the time.
Yeah.
It's not a person watching this podcast that doesn't know a person that looks like them that's living the life you want to live.
Right.
They're not that far.
But see, when you're growing up, though, most of the people they see that they put in front of you is not going to be the fucking engineers or the doctors.
Everybody can't be a doctor.
Everybody going to see the
We
rap.
need-
Somebody
welders,
has to
though.
be the janitor.
We
Guess
need
what?
janitors.
Barbers
We
make
need
six
welders.
figures.
There you go.
Barbers make six figures.
There you go.
Yeah, but you know what's glorified is going to be basketball or rap.
But that's 'cause they let white people glorify.
Let me tell you something. For those who don't know, we can't all play basketball. Okay, we
Scott
all
Park,
can't
legend.
catch a football.
Hey, boy, you athletic at something, goddamn it. You might not be
Let me tell you
basketball.
something.
I ain't never seen a nigga that wasn't athletic.
Tom Coughlin ain't never called me about no tryouts. It ain't coming. I ain't waiting on it. But you know what?
You look bad bodied than a motherfucker. I don't know.
I don't
You may be good
I
at
can hoop now.
You
Don't
may-
think I can't hoop.
Nigga, you can play tennis. Probably.
But
Back in
guess
the
what?
day.
Arthur Ashe. I hit him
What,
with
Bria
all
look like
that.
she play tennis. Bria, you play tennis?
Tennis.
Go
Why you laughing? I'm serious. You
I
don't
play
play tennis?
volleyball, no.
You play volleyball?
There it
Well,
is.
I don't know where the hell Bria from,
But
y'all.
guess what? You ain't waiting on the scholarship, is you?
No.
There you go.
No.
There you go.
Real like volleyball gonna get me my law degree.
Now, Brittany late to the party. She's talking about how y'all feel about the march that's been going on today. Brittany, we already talked about that.
Brittany, you're gonna have to wait till the live
like
over and then go
20 minutes
shout
ago.
out. Okay, shout out real quick to everybody watching on Facebook Live. Bro, listen nation, if you listening on Stitcher or iTunes or any of the other outlets, Podbean, we appreciate you. If you want to interact with the show and ask the host questions as we're talking, you can get on the Facebook Live Saturday at 6 p.m. We stream live every Saturday. And when we're recording the show, you can get on here, you can interact with us, you can ask us questions. The nigga that's reading the questions is Tank. So
Y'all might
Straight to the point.
all words, straight to the point. Make sure quotations and all that shit is left out.
I ain't gonna put you out there right now. Hey, let's go on to OJ. We finna talk about
But
OJ.
no, we ain't talking about OJ yet,
talk
man.
about-
What we finna talk
We
about?
is about to move topics though, man.
Oh.
Next topic, man, we gonna talk about here
We talking about
is recently. We don't talk about OJ, man. This nigga want to talk about OJ so
Hold
bad,
on, man.
We don't
Yeah,
want to
we talked like Matt said. We
juicy
talked about
juice.
butter last week. It's niggas with guns and it's niggas with butter. We talked about butter last week. So the next thing we gonna talk about. Recently there was a video that came out of a young lady saying that Bruno Mars is appropriating black culture, right? And that he's stealing our music and he's stealing, he ain't really black and he don't have no right to get this because he ain't really black, so he ain't gotta live our life. So how dare him get Grammys for R&B and all that? Now, me personally, because I'm gonna start on this one, I don't think Bruno Mars stealing a goddamn thing or whatever. I think that's crazy. Because to me, y'all niggas ain't mad. I'm in a band. I play rock music in my band. Shout out to Audio Hive. Y'all follow the page, Audio Hive. Guitars right here. But I don't see black people saying, oh, how dare the Rolling Stones steal those Grammys because they stole black music. Because they did. They did. Pop, we invented every type of music.
First of all, there ain't no nigga saying that about the Rolling Stones because they don't even listen to that shit.
You should.
God damn it.
It's good stuff.
If
But that's why,
they knew about it, they would say
They
something.
probably would say something.
Yeah, they don't know about nothing about no goddamn Rolling Stones.
But you know why we wouldn't say nothing?
Why?
Because we used to it. Because guess what?
Yeah.
When I told my manager at Bank of America, you know what we need to do is start paying these agents on both sides of a deal, he says, I wonder if we can do that. And guess what? When they started doing it a month later, ain't nobody come say that was a good idea.
Nope.
But he got his promotion, I got my sick time. I guess that's fair.
And we deal with it, huh?
You know what I'm saying? Guess what? You can steal it. You can't do it right.
So
When you get the credit, you can't handle the position you get from it.
True.
It's fine.
Yeah, is Bruno Mars stealing shit?
Yeah, because Bria wanted to talk about this. Well, I wanted to talk about it, but Bria was hyped when I said, yeah, she was like, please, let's talk about it. So, Bria, let me know your opinion, man. What you feel about the Bruno Mars thing, man?
First of all, disclaimer, I love Bruno Mars, all his music, whatever like that.
Everybody-
Disclaimer.
He alright.
He dope.
You crazy for
No,
that
some
nigga
people
is
legit
amazing.
do not like
He
him.
alright.
Okay, go ahead, Bria. Go ahead.
But
little nigga.
yes, I do feel like he's appropriating black culture because how does man go from talking to the moon to talking about 24 karat magic, whatever he's talking about in his song? Like, I don't understand that. Like, you went from strumming your little guitar to having gold chains
And the
around
boy
your
got
neck,
range.
and you got.
He got range.
I'm saying I like his music. I'm just saying you went from one type of genre to a totally different type.
Oh.
Like he just went from one thing to the other.
Nah,
I don't really
I-
understand that.
I'm old school, so I don't know these niggas might like. Babyface made country music. He made R&B, and he wrote for a whole bunch of different kind of songs. People go from different genres and everything. Don't mean they're appropriate. Just
I
mean that they
understand
got a
that, but-
range of shit that they could do. The boy talented.
But what's
You
the
just said you
what's
love
the girl
Bruno Mars.
name?
You don't
What's the
love
girl
goddamn
name?
Bruno Mars.
Let the girl
I got the
finish
presser.
it out. Let her finish
I got the
it out.
presser.
Monique say, chill out.
Yeah, what he say, cool it. What you say, Bria?
Go ahead on.
What's her name? Miley Cyrus. She did it when it was convenient for her, and then she turned her back. Katy Perry, same thing. She did it when it was convenient for her and
Yeah,
turned her
you're
back.
right.
I'm not saying Bruno Mars gonna do the same thing, but at the
Yeah.
same time, you go from one genre and then all of a sudden you rapping on a song. Like how, Sway?
But here's the
How?
thing, though. How many little black kids growing up and looking at Bruno and want to be Bruno Mars?
I'm saying it's
Probably a
fine.
lot, though.
I'm
Guess what? The people who think Bruno Mars is appropriate in our culture, not familiar with our culture. Okay? Because Bruno Mars, he is, what Ancestry.com said? There was some Jewish.
Oh yeah,
Ancestry.com.
we looked it up, Bro Nation, and Bruno Mars is Jewish and Filipino, so he ain't got no nickel in him, not 1 ounce.
Boy,
of
is
nickel.
this official, boy?
It's official.
Who looked this up?
Look it up again. Well, you can't look it
No,
up.
all I said was who looked it up. Bro.
I looked it up.
Oh, you looked it up?
I actually prepared for the
Okay.
show, David Ruffin.
And I'm
Okay.
not saying, because I think you all are thinking about this the wrong way. I'm not saying that it's wrong what he's doing. I'm just saying that he did change himself to what.
Say it's wrong because you ain't got to back off because you just changed my whole mind.
I'm just saying,
because
like-
the nigga is.
Now you done. Oh Lord.
Well,
What?
let me tell you. I don't know if it's because she got a degree in criminal justice or what. But she just changed my whole mind. Because I'm telling you, at first I was like, man, you know what? Niggas don't get mad enough about other shit. But then when she said the Miley Cyrus and the Katy Perry, and I'm gonna say one more, Pink. Fuck you, Pink. Oh my God! Cause remember, Pink came out. She was like, "There you go, looking pitiful," and now she's saying straight white shit.
song, Cam.
Huh?
That one was somebody else wrote that shit.
Somebody else wrote. Okay,
They put her
cool.
on. That's the
But
one
here
put
go
her
the thing.
on.
Here go my problem. See, here go my thing though.
That ain't her fault.
Bria, I do agree with you. I think he is appropriating culture, but here's my thought on it though. I don't think that he's appropriating culture like to the extent of where I'm mad at Bruno Mars.
Right.
I'm mad at white people. Here go what the problem with y'all is, right? So, you know, you get the Beatles, and I had this conversation before. I think the Beatles overrated as fuck. Okay? You talk to a white person, the Beatles the greatest band since sliced bread, right? But here's my thing about the Beatles and the Rolling Stones. I enjoy their music. It's good, whatever. But Muddy Waters, Howlin' Wolf, and all these other black artists did the exact same songs for 10 years before the Beatles came out.
And better. The Beatles trash.
It was better. But see, the moment the Beatles came out, it's like they whitewash everything. Then all of a sudden they're like, oh my God, it's the Beatles. I love the Beatles. And you don't like Muddy Waters? You ain't like when Muddy Waters did it? Y'all ain't watch, what's the movie with Beyonce when she was
Cadillac. No, that's Cadillac Records.
Cadillac Records. That's the name of it. What? Beyonce was too fine to play Etta James. Etta James ugly as fuck, boy. She is.
Etta was all right
I ain't
back
trying to step on no like listen, women.
Damn, boy, Etta was alright back in the day.
I'm gonna have to be tanked today, boy. Etta James was ugly as fuck, boy.
was a
Now,
little-
women, don't get mad at me because I know I'm ugly too. But listen,
You feel?
it takes one to know one. Etta James ugly
Well,
as
she
fuck.
did.
Beyonce too fine to play
Have
Etta
a
James.
boyish thing about it.
Boyish. She look like a rhinoceros.
I want to hear what Meg got to
What?
say about this
What's a
Bruno
rhinoceros?
appropriate.
Yeah, okay, Matt, go ahead, bro.
I'm not worried about Bruno Mars trying to
All right.
that don't impress me. All my nephews can do that.
All right.
I ain't been to a barbecue yet where I ain't see Bruno Mars.
But see-
Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
All right, let me say.
I ain't impressed.
Bruno-
I didn't know he was still famous.
He's still famous.
Oh, he real famous, bro. And you know
really
what? His
famous.
music good as fuck.
Did he perform at the
He
Super
does.
Bowl?
He makes really good music.
And that nigga should do every Super Bowl halftime
Did he
show.
perform at the Super Bowl?
Don't think we hating Bruno. Come on the show.
But anyway, Bruno Mars ain't appropriate. I mean, he's stealing everything. Everything that he do sound like some other shit or whatever. His last album was all New Edition. God damn it.
Yeah, now see that's another thing too, right?
But
no,
he's
hold
still-
on.
he
real
ain't
quick.
appropriate.
The nigga did the song with Cardi B, Finesse, right? The remix, right? The nigga had the video with cross colors on. Nigga, ain't now white people in the entire 90s wore cross colors unless they had braids and thought they was black.
Let me tell you
But
something.
hold on. All the, oh, go ahead, man.
I ain't worried about Bruno Mars wearing cross colors because when your girl from 411 Pain come on with the, oh no, y'all need to call me after an accident. I'm worried about us portraying us looking crazy. If that's what he think we got, if that's what's selling his records, do your thing, Bruno.
Hey,
Make your
boy.
money and come spend some with us. But who confused about Bruno Mars being black?
We gotta stop.
What black
But
person
see,
is
that's
confused
you
about?
know the thing about appropriate. I think you know. Let me say this real quick, and we gonna speed this up because we got to get to OJ because Tay want to get to OJ. But let me say this real quick. I don't think niggas know what cultural appropriation is for real. Because let me tell you something, man. Bruno Mars dead ass he appropriating culture. It's just a matter of like if you got an opinion like Matt where you don't give a fuck. Or if you got an opinion like Shorty, if you got an opinion like Shorty who made the actual statement, who said that oh he's stealing our culture and blah 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 blah. Man, Justin Timberlake, man, just about everybody. Because here's the thing, it ain't about the artist. I'm not here to shit on the artist. Bruno Mars is an amazing and talented super artist, man. I would love for you to do the intro to Burleson. But like the problem with this is America as a whole, and this is what the problem with America is. They whitewash everything, bro. Everything got to be white. They had the skull of Nefertiti the other day, right? And they unveiled it, dude. The dude from the Travel Channel or whatever, and the bitch looked like Elizabeth Taylor, bro. Nefertiti was black, and I'm not no hotel. I don't think that like, oh my God, everything was black. Remember we had that conversation last week. But oh, you ain't never seen it? Oh God, y'all don't even understand. But like You know,
That bitch was ugly as fuck. That's
yeah,
all I need to know.
don't
I
try
know
to
what that was.
Tank right on this one.
That
Don't
bitch
try to
was
tell
ugly
me
as
the
fuck.
Queen of Egypt was a white lady. She didn't even look like somewhat black. Her lips were small.
Let me tell you something.
I don't care.
Travel Channel? I don't care. I really don't. Because like we were talking about earlier, y'all put rocks in y'all schools and we ain't got shit but teachers that don't care. They out of field in our schools. And look, Bruno, look, Beatles, look, Rolling Stones, dance, Funky Watusi, do it all. Have a ball. But honestly, if anybody confusing that and thinking that you gonna have a good idea as a person with melanin in your skin and get to keep it, you worry about the wrong things.
Hey man, Matt, right, man.
That a bitch.
And I'm just gonna go in full circle right now. Y'all know if they put rocks in the schools so we can throw them at the shooters, that the black schools gonna have smaller rocks than the white schools.
We're gonna have dirt. We're gonna have sand.
We not gonna
We gotta
have
get in his face.
it ain't gonna be the
They're
good
blind.
sand. It's gonna be the powder beach sand from
And
Key
somebody
West
gonna
or
spill
some shit
water
like
in
that. We gonna have powdered sugar, and then niggas in Mandarin gonna have whole boulders or whatever. That's good though, cause y'all put too many books in my baby book bag any goddamn way.
Be glad you got him.
Yeah, you right. So I guess all in all, the final thought on the Bruno Mars thing is, yes, he's appropriating black culture.
Doesn't really matter.
No, we don't give a fuck.
That's basically what it is.
As long as
Y'all
you-
say that he was appropriating, but every person that y'all named like him, like Justin Timberlake, Miley
He appropriating.
Cyrus,
She appropriating.
Pink.
She appropriating.
It was one more pale face motherfucker.
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry, that bitch.
Is she famous?
Katy Perry is a child molester, boy. She
To
out here
them,
kissing
yeah.
little boys on TV. Go
That wasn't no
ahead.
little boy. Shit, he was old enough to get
Hey,
his
he
dick
ain't want
sucked.
that kiss.
No, wait a
Boy,
minute.
wait a minute now.
That's
Wait a minute.
All right.
Hold on,
Next topic. Next topic.
The boy
Research.
Oh.
Don't say that no more. No facts.
Oh, we can't talk about this sucking on the podcast. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought we was all grown.
Hey, we is all grown.
I thought we got.
I just don't.
When your grandma sucked dick.
Wait a minute
We
now.
got the same
You ain't
grandma.
gonna talk about that. That's your grandma.
Wait a minute. But you're getting off the rails now.
Wait, y'all
You're
getting off
the
the
rails
point.
now.
Y'all getting off the point. Pink, back to my point. Y'all ain't gonna fuck me up. Pink, Justin Timberlake,
Oh my God.
Katy Perry, all of them white. Bruno Mars ain't the same as them. So when I'm talking about appropriate culture
Bruno
like
Mars,
them,
wait a minute now.
you not
'Cause
like
now-
them,
now, see, we
and they ain't gonna claim them.
We ain't gonna get the OJ. We ain't gonna get the OJ because
We
you
not.
know what? Let me
We
tell you
ain't gonna
something.
get the OJ,
You're not about to sit
goddamn it.
here on this podcast and say that because Bruno Mars Filipino that make him black.
I'm not saying that make him black, but stop acting like that makes him what these
He's
what these
white.
crackers is.
He white. Everybody, if you not black, you might as well be white.
That, no. That's a goddamn lie.
What? No.
That's a These crackers ain't letting Bruno into the Illuminati.
Yes, they is.
Let me tell
You
you
heard
something.
him
below me?
First
Below
of
you?
all, wait a minute.
Okay,
Wait a minute,
It's
everybody.
levels to they shit.
Wait,
We know that.
Yeah, wait a minute, everybody.
You light skin. That's why they gonna let you in
Oh,
before
now
me.
y'all
I'm
niggas
light
light
skin. Oh,
Wait a minute, everybody.
We ain't gonna get on colorism.
Hold on, we off the rails. I just want to say, ain't no Illuminati. You crazy as fuck if you think
I'm
that
just,
exists.
you know what I mean,
Or whatever.
bitch.
Second of all, Bruno Mars, regardless if I'm a bitch or not, he ain't never like he's listen. Here's my thing. Everybody except black people hate it everywhere. Okay, if you go to Japan, you better not.
Everywhere.
Say it again, Bria. So
Everywhere.
right. So
Except in our own homes.
except in our own homes. Damn right. So don't give me no like, oh, this nigga Filipino, so they don't like him either. They might not like him, but they like him more than me.
What,
Nigga, we had to
they
lower
like
the
light
to-
skinned nigga more than you. We can't go with who
Right,
they like.
but we had to lower the
What I'm
totem pole,
saying
bro.
is,
Hell no.
What I'm saying is, stop acting like he fucking Justin Timberlake, like he's one of them.
He better than Justin Timberlake.
And
And that's what the problem is. And they treat him like one of them because they gave him all them Grammys. Man, come on,
You know
man.
who they treated like one of them?
What?
I mean,
O.J. Simpson.
OJ Simpson.
Goddamn OJ. And we talking about OJ.
Segue. All right, man. So we gonna move on from that because me and Tank about to fight. He talking about our own grandma. That don't even make no damn sense. We got the same grandma.
We don't get on
So,
grandma dick sucking stories.
but we
gonna
gonna-
get on
we don't-
OJ.
We gonna get on OJ real quick. Okay. So yeah, we got like 5 minutes to talk about OJ. That's all that nigga deserve, anyways. Okay.
If
So OJ recently came out with a confession, basically, but actually it was filmed in 2006. But they didn't let him do it because the families for Ron Goldman and Nicole Simpson sued or whatever. But he basically said, I didn't do it, but if I did, this would be how I did it. And then,
Exactly. Exactly.
Then he went verbatim, slice for slice. How he killed Nicole? So
Hypothetically.
my question is, wait. My question is, how do we feel about that as black people? Because originally with the OJ trial, or whatever, we was actually pretty hyped as a black community because we never beat the justice system, and OJ got y'all.
Everybody knew he did it.
Right? Everybody was like, even Bria laughing hard right now. We know he did it, but wait. But when they described it in such graphic detail, and he talked about how he sat there and slit the person's throat, and that Ron tried to come at him, and he was like, "Oh, nigga, what you gonna do? Karate chop me?" Y'all gotta watch the video.
I gotta tell you.
He said he killed him. But wait. So he said he killed him and all that. So the thing is, does that change how you feel? Because you know this man is a cold blood. We knew he killed him. But he not only is he a cold blood killer, he's an unremorseful cold blood killer. So I'm gonna go wait, Tank, because we know you don't care. I'm gonna go to Bria first to get the woman's perspective on this because he did kill his mother. He killed the mother, but wait, he killed
the dope white bitch that was
no,
wilding at the time.
Wait a minute now, I'm not going to say that.
He killed the dope white bitch that was wilding.
Wait a minute.
Your mama was a base at one time.
But that don't mean I would have killed her.
No, but I'm just saying. Stop acting like I can't call her what she is.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm just calling her what she was.
Okay, she was doped up, but she's still the mother's child. That don't mean she deserves it. Nobody deserves to die, bro. Okay, Bria, what do you think? Because we all
deserve to die.
What do you think?
Like, what's your specific question?
So, what do you think? Do you feel remorse at all? Do you even?
Remorseful.
For everybody listening to the podcast, if you could have just seen Bria's eyes when I said, "Do you feel remorse?" You thought they hated us last week.
Why she gonna feel remorse? She ain't killed me.
Go ahead,
My
Bria.
thing is, he killed the girl. I don't understand what this whole confession thing. He killed the girl when he won the trial. He killed the girl when he was not in jail. He killed her when after his family sued the girl's family sued him or whatever like that. He killed her. Like I don't.
Matt,
really,
what you think, bro?
My thing is, OJ, we was glad when you beat the trial, but now you're being petty about it.
There you go.
Okay.
He's like gloating.
You
like
know,
I got y'all. And I'm gonna tell you how I did
we
it.
taking the knee for rights. We marching. Black Lives Matter, and you out here poking the bell. Okay. You done beat the trial. We all know you did it. We wasn't happy that you did it. We just knew it was like, courts can work if you got enough money. Imagine that.
If it
and it just tickled us more than anything.
I love me some petty.
Yeah. Hey, he is petty. But no, you know what I think? You know, two things. I want to get two things in. Number one, he did go to jail for an inordinate amount of years for a first offense charge because remember now he got found not guilty of the murder charge.
That's typical for black people.
Right. So he went to jail for stealing back his own shit. Yeah. He got a long time for that, and he had to beg these crackers to let. I said it. He had to beg these crackers to let him get free, whatever. And they free the juice. The juice is loose. Right. They just let him out. So he had to beg him to get out. But also this too. Why ain't nobody mad at Fox? Because the shit's sick anyways, man. You know good and damn well he talking in graphic detail about killing this woman. Why y'all not mad at Fox for putting the video up of him killing this woman?
I thought that it was must-see TV.
Did you watch
think it was comedic genius.
Comedic?
Or whatever. Every time he laughed, I bust out laughing.
Hey, boy.
I'm like, boy, this nigga crazy.
That nigga is crazy.
Exactly.
He dead ass was laughing, boy. He dead ass was laughing. There was one moment where he was like, Ron came. He didn't say Ron. He said
Charlie.
He said Charlie because he was using like that. He's like he came at me with a knife, and I was like, "What you gonna do? Karate chop me?" So I slit his throat. But after that, I blacked out. I'm like, this nigga is babbling.
No, on a serious note, this is why I laugh at the shit. I laugh at the shit from looking at it from a white person perspective as like them being like, how dare this nigga? How dare this nigga go on here and do this and do this and do that? And they get so outraged at this, but the day-to-day shit that happen to niggas, it don't affect them at all. Emmett Till got his face beat in, and the mama opened the casket so his face could be seen.
Nigga, you ain't even got to go all the way back to Emmett Till. This week, there was a man in his grandma's backyard, and he got shot by the police 20 times. Yeah. 20 times. And then the bitch, now I'm turning the tank now. The police officer, the one bitch who was there, she was like, "Are you okay? We need to know you're okay. You shot this nigga 20 times. He's not fucking okay."
The thing is, they want this OJ shit to affect us. They want the OJ shit to affect us like the killings ain't important to us. I mean, the killers is more important to us, but they want us to act like the same way as. Boy, I'm fucked up. Boy, I'm trying to get.
What you're trying to say is they want us to care about the lives
They
that was
want-
lost.
yeah,
but what
you
they don't
say that
understand
shit, man.
is this is a system that we deal with all the time.
All the
Everyone-
time.
Yeah,
Guess what?
there you go.
We see unfair, and guess what? Yeah, we knew he was guilty. Y'all
Yeah,
couldn't
you
prove
goddamn
it.
right.
But guess what? How many of us are sitting behind bars because we innocent, but we felt guilty, looked guilty?
Exactly.
We was preaching.
That's why I'm saying, like,
Pulling the
Bria,
fingers
now
from
what? Now you going for the school for criminal justice, right? What specifically are you gonna do with that
Yeah.
degree?
What you gonna
What you gonna do with it? Let the people know.
I haven't decided if I want to be in the court system or if I want to be outside. I don't know yet. I started off wanting to be a prosecuting attorney, then it changed to defense attorney. So we'll see. I don't know. We'll see.
See, here's my thing. Okay, there's a Netflix TV show called 7 Seconds. Right? Let me just talk about it before you say something, Tank. First of all, I didn't want to actually watch it, but I ended up having to watch it because of circumstances. If you want to look into how black people are treated within the court system and how the court system work in general, watch 7 Seconds. Because there is no happy ending to this shit, ever. Period. Or whatever. So, my thing is, we need people like Bria getting into the court systems and stuff like that because the system is broken. And you know, to come full circle one more time, going back to the police brutality and the gun control, the cops are broken, yo. We need somebody to be like, yo, this enough or whatever. Because these cops out here, they killing niggas with no remorse or whatever. The system broke. A nigga have a bag of weed in his pocket, he get 20 years. A white man kill 8 people in a DUI, he get a slap on the wrist and his license suspended for 3 weeks. That's foolishness, man. So, you know, we just, in general, I don't think nobody care about OJ. Now, Bruh Nation, you can comment down in the comments, or you can hit us up on the Facebook page, or you can email us at bruhlistenpodcast@gmail.com and let us know what your thoughts is.
Shout out to the Juice.
Yeah, but
Well,
shout
yeah.
out to the Jews, because I don't really
Entertaining.
care, man. The shit was funny a little bit.
And he said, "Boy, I stabbed it. It was blood everywhere." Wait, what?
That nigga laughed, bro.
Hey, what
That nigga laughed. But, yo, all right, so we
y'all mad white people? I want to talk to the white people for a minute.
Go ahead,
Oh, y'all
Tank.
mad white people? Y'all mad at OJ? Goddamn it! Y'all gonna have a lot more. No, I don't.
What's
We
not
gotta-
there you go.
I'm in a-
Okay, we
I
gotta
don't
wrap
wanna
it
make-
up.
Scott,
We gotta wrap it
I
up.
want to make you mad.
Wait. We gotta wrap it up. Okay, so you know, appreciate everybody listening to the Bruh Listen Podcast, episode 2. Episode 1 was a success, man. We appreciate everybody helping us out, doing the thing, passing it around. Make sure you tell your friends and family to check it out and listen to it, man. Remember, we trying to awaken the nation. We also, you know, just, you know, out here just for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna go around real quick with the final thoughts. Get everybody's final thoughts, and we gonna get out of here. Matt, what's your final thought, man?
You don't have to like what I say, just hear me out.
There it is. Tank, what's your final thought, bro?
Final thought is Bruno Mars ain't shit. He alright. Some of his music, but he still everything. OJ, goddamn boy, I'm glad you're free, boy. Alright? Goddamn it. Now, what's the first thing we talked about? Gun control?
Yeah.
You a stupid ass nigga if you gonna if you fuck gun control while we under the white rule. You mean as much guns as we can have. Goddamn it. Fuck.
That's right. Niggas with guns, niggas with butter.
There you go.
Bria, what's your final thought, man?
At the end of the day, we all people. And no matter what color we are, at the end of the day, we all people. We still got to go to work. We still got to take care of ourselves. We got to cook. We got to clean. We got to do what we got to do. At the end of the day, we all people.
That's what's up. And my final thought, man, I want to say this, man. I want to say the past is painful, the present is pessimistic, but the future is free. So it's on y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Gun control, cultural appropriation, OJ, all that stuff, you know, it affects us or whatever. But what really affects us is y'all out there doing the thing, moving forward, moving us forward as a community, and just getting us the way we need to be as a people as a whole. So, you know, shout out to Bruh Nation. Shout out to Kendra Sweet Treats for sponsoring this episode. We appreciate it. Strawberries bussin', you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody out there that's listening to the pod on Stitcher, iTunes, Podbean, wherever you listening to it out. Shout out to everybody that's watching on Facebook. Remember, you can catch us live recording every podcast 6 p.m. on Saturdays on Facebook. All power to the people. Peace.